afternoon, everyone. It is always nice to be here and share different achievements and tips from our scholars. I'm Sophia and I'm your host. And today our special guest is Dy Nyka, an incoming sophomore for this new academic year at Go Global School. She will be detailing her engagement and different achievements that she have with math competitions and scholarships with different organizations. So without make you guys wait for any longer, let's meet her together. Hi again, Nyka. Before we jumping into all those juicy information about your engagement and achievement over the last few months, could you please introduce yourself to the audience?
Okay. Hello, my name is Nyka. I'm 15 years old and I'm going to be in the 10th grade for the upcoming school year at Go Global School. And in my spare time, I like to read and also do research. And apart from studying, I enjoy spending time with myself, my families, and also my close friends. And I usually dedicate some time for my own personal development.
Yes. I hope that the audience know a little bit more about you. So now there's a lot of things that we're going to discuss today since you involved in a few other different programs. First, I want you to talk about MOSC, where you get to involve there for 2 times. The first time you got the certificate recognizing your achievement or the examination you've been going through, and then second time, which has happened recently, that you get an A score as a result, and also get the bronze medal too. So could you introduce us a little bit about the MOSC background, what it is and who holds it?
Okay, so what exactly is it? It is the Mathematics Outstanding Student Cambodia, which is also known as MOSC. MOSC is a non-profit organization that was founded back then in 2020, and this math competition is hosted by the MOSC crew having Mr. Mung as the founder, and their goal is to identify and encourage outstanding math students to demonstrate their abilities.
Okay, thank you for the background. So the second question following up that is why did you join the program at the first place?
The reason I joined this math competition is because back then my math skill weren't really that good when I started entering high school. So I wanted to join to get new experiences and also test my math skill. And back then I think I had around 1 month to fully prepare myself for the test. So I started prioritizing my study time to learn solving math problems every day. And for the test, the first time I joined the competition, I passed, which was really surprising, and I was so happy and proud of myself.
Yes. So this is the math competitions open for everyone in Cambodia to join, right? All right. So again, this year you join again. So why you made the decision to go and redo it?
Because of the successful result that I got from the first time joining this math competition, it has encouraged me to come back for the second time to try it again, but hoping for a better outcome. And I got an A and also a bronze medal this year.
Congratulations on that. All right, and also this one is, I think it's a little bit different from what we've been describing and been talking about. So it's also very recently too. You have selected to do the written exam with the ASEAN scholarship, which is given and sponsored by the Singaporean government. So before we go into that, it's can you give us a little bit of the scholarship background and how long does it offer for the student who passed?
Okay, so before getting into deeply conversation with you, teacher, I would like to talk briefly about the scholarship. The ASEAN scholarship is hosted by the MOE, which is the Ministry of Education in Singapore, and this scholarship is available for everyone in the ASEAN country and also China to apply for it. And for in Cambodia, only the secondary 3 level scholarship it is available, where it is equivalent to grade 9.
Grade 9. So it's if you get a scholarship, it means you get to study there from year 9 until year 12.
Yeah, finish high school there.
Thank you. So what are the processes you have to go through with this? Before you were selected to do the reading exams, what do you have to do?
The first step that I had to do for the scholarship is the application process. I applied for it, and after a few weeks, I was notified through my email saying that I passed the application round and got up to the second round, which is the selection test part. And after the selection test, there is the interview part, which is also the last part before getting the scholarship. And through my experience through the selection test part, there were around 30 to 40 people who also attend for the selection test. And for those who pass the selection test part, they will be going to the next round for the interview part.
All right. So it's mean like there's like a few rounds in between first the applications, and
Yes.
then you have to wait until they going through all those applications to get selected into doing the written exam, and then again it's waiting for the result for the interview, and after the interview going on. So I mean this one might be hard for you to like answer, but I just want to know your opinion too. Why do you think you got selected into like to do the first round or to do the written exam?
The reason I think why I got selected to the selection test part is because of my study scores. It was required to fill in your study scores in the application process. It was required to fill in your study scores from the past 2 years in high school. And secondly, I think it was because of the social work and co-curricular activities that I did in and outside of school. I think they focus on those two parts mostly.
Right. So besides having the complete application, it has to be like you have to stand out to be selected into the round. Awesome. So again, this one is for you too. Like if you don't mind, like why do you think you are not selected to pass through like the next level?
I don't mind to answer this question, Michelle. And
Thank
the
you.
reason I think I was not selected for the interview part is because it's also my first time applying and also attending for a selection test part and a scholarship. So it was kind of hard for me to bear and go through all of it. And for the test level, it was a bit higher from my current level than I study in school. So for some question, I struggle, and for some, I don't know how to answer it at all. And for the test, I struggle with English the most because for some, I don't know how to answer, and it was kind of hard for me. And for math, it was okay, but there was also some question that I don't know how to answer. So for next year, I will focus mainly on English. I will try to be better to answer more a higher level English question that was in the test.
Awesome. So like since the scholarship is for a wide range of students that can apply for high school, so I think that's might be also another barrier for you since you are just going from grade 9 to grade 10, so there's other subjects that might be different, and plus the questions like you have mentioned is given by the Singaporean government, where it's also focused on their education system rather than ours, so that might be a little bit different. And I hope that next year there's going to be improvement for you if you decide to join, which is still open, right? Awesome. So through both programs that you have been engaging, what did you learn as a person who's seeking for opportunities, like seeking for different competitions, seeking for different engagement?
From joining all these programs, scholarships, and activities outside of school, I learned to put up myself more as a person to receive and to achieve for something I've never done before. And as you know, from joining all these programs, you compete, so it's either you're gonna get a good or bad result for yourself. So I started to learn from failure and see it as an opportunity to make myself better for the next time.
All right. So on top of that, I want to know like how should you prepare yourself for this kind of competitions? Like regardless you are like been selected or not, or like getting a bronze medals instead of a gold. Like how do you think you can prepare yourself for those?
To prepare yourself for all these competition, I think it's mostly about your feelings. do you want to do it or not? Are you forced to do it, or do you want to do it by yourself? And if you sincerely wanted to do it for yourself, you will try to manage your time and also give time to study for it. So if you are really into it, you will be more into it and you will get a better result after you do it. But if you're not into it, you were forced to do it. It's not from your feelings, so it will be hard for you to get a good result from it.
And also, like, by going through different portions or different part of the competition or selections or programs, it also help you like seeing like what do I need to prepare or what things that I'm weak at, so that next time I come back stronger. Like for example with your MOSC involvement, and I guess it's with the like putting yourself out there and at the same time seeking information or seeking help from others who used to be in that program or who at least been going through a similar programs. All right, and like taking this experience or the experience that you have, would you recommend your juniors, which means like they are younger than you, and senior who are like in the higher grade than you or they already graduated, to apply or try different opportunities?
Oh yes, I would definitely recommend it to my junior or senior or those who are out there to apply for competition programs and scholarship that you are interested out there, because it has a lot of benefits such as improving your problem solving skill, boost your confidence, make yourself and your family proud, and especially it can help you to prepare for your future career.
Definitely. So last question for you, I promise. I wish I could ask more, but this one is the last one. Do you have any advice or encouragement for the audience who are like here with us, that want to go the same path as you, or at least to go and apply for different selections programs like elsewhere?
I would definitely encourage everyone to apply for it, because once you get yourself out there, you'll be receiving new knowledge and experiences that you might not never know about. And even though you're not going to win or end up with an unpleasant result, but at least you've been through it once, you know the process and what it is like, so it will be easier for you the next time.
Thank you so much. Right, since that's the last questions, thank you so much, Nyka, for coming out and talk with me and everyone here on this Saturday, even though we've been have like this kind of problem with the scheduling, but thank you so much for coming and sharing result and achievement. Again, to everyone out there, everything needs practices and willing to do for every opportunity that you have in hands, otherwise you will see them pass like time ticking. Thank you very much for your time and see you soon.